Hey guys, it's Austin from Second Life Sneakers, and we are here with the final installment on the 2003 NYC Soul Swap series. So we've already got them completely swapped, sealed, and now all we're doing is just putting the finishing touches on these. So you can see they're a little bit dirty in some areas on the midsole, and we're gonna go ahead and clean the upper a bit as well. And then we're gonna paint any of the chip spots in this air tab. Uh, Bear with me here, it's 5 in the morning, I'm exhausted, but we're pushing through it. I wanted to get this done so I could move these to temperature control. Um, so let's get to it. But our tools for this, we're just gonna use some basic rejuvenator and a brush, and then I've got some paint, and then I use a suede eraser on the midsole sometimes when I want to keep them dry. It's actually pretty good at removing stains, even on like a rubbery surface. So we'll start with this. Get some of the dark spots out of the midsole. And another good tool for this is baby wipes, which we might start using in a second. But I want to see how much we can dry clean it first. And just so y'all can see that this really is making a difference. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus a bit. On the air tab, you see where it's like kind of dirty there, and where it's stark white up here. This is scrubbing all of that dirt off without getting it wet. So I don't know if you can see the difference. Maybe my ring light is too bright. There, you can kind of see it from that angle. But you can see how much whiter that is now after hitting it with that suede eraser. Okay. Brush all the pieces off. And now our midsole is looking pretty clean. So we're gonna do the uppers. We're gonna do a really light cleaning on the uppers because they already look pretty good. This is just to get any residue that we might have missed and just to help them look their best. So we're just dabbing the brush in a little bit of water, and we're gonna put a tiny amount of souvenir, and then we're gonna be really careful and scrub the uppers. We're gonna do it away from that glue line since we just worked on that within the last day or two. All we're doing is giving these a light scrub down. Once we got that, take a microfiber towel, make sure it's dry all the way around. And we've already got the insoles back in these, and we already cleaned those. And then this pair came in without any laces, so we don't have to worry about that. Now we'll do the tongue. Again, really light scrub for this pair. And now we're clean. So only thing left to do for this shoe is to paint this air tab real quick. And it's just black, so not really any paint mixing or anything complicated here. And so here, let me bring it close so you can see. You can see where it's chipped in a couple places. We can't have that. Beautiful. So this is what we get. Trying to make sure that it's clear enough for y'all to see. But yeah, that's what we end up with. So this one is done. We just need to let it dry. I'm gonna move it to temperature control after this video is done. But I'll bring it in for a closer look at the end. Let's go ahead and get this one done. Exact same procedure. Clean the midsole first. We are going to use one baby wipe here. There's just one spot that's kind of stubborn. So what we were doing right there is there was a little bit of excess glue at the glue line, and I didn't like it, and so I tweezed it off. And I do that pretty routinely in the final stages of pairs like these. And it just really helps the glue line look nice and clean. You gotta be careful not to like mess with the bond, like only to tweeze the excess, um, which will probably take some trial and error. Okay, now we'll do the upper cleaning. We'll do the exact same thing. So next we're gonna paint the tab on this one. Not very chipped, but there is a little bit on the A. We'll take care of that. And there's our result. It's nice and clean. So the next thing that we want to do with these is I'm going to find some paper or suitable material. Be right back. I'll pause this real quick. Alright. Sorry for the brief intermission, but what we're doing now is we're just putting something in the toe box to make sure that it holds shape, because we're going to be shipping these back in the next like day or two. Probably give them a day or two to hang out and dry and cure and everything. That was embarrassing. I'm not gonna edit it out. I'm too lazy. I'm just getting all that dust from that suede eraser off. A nice little dry brushing. Do these one more time for good measure. Damn, I kind of forgot that I just painted that air tab, but thankfully it already dried. Let me make sure this one's okay too. Yeah, we're good. Nice. Well, our paint dries really fast. That's something that we learned today. All right. So, let me see if I can get them in from this end. Bear with me. Let me try to move this back. Maybe I can zoom this out. Nope. All right. You can kind of see them from here, and I'll splice in a better angle in a second. But this is our completed product. You can see they're sitting nice and even, very straight. They look immaculate. Leather's clean, the air tab's painted, the midsole is still nice and white. It's nice and sealed all the way around. We'll do a close-up. Should be good to wear for a really long time. Got it nice and centered in the back too. Here's our other one. And then let me think. I'm gonna pause this real quick and then take another angle. Okay, here's our finished product, and we'll go nice and close on these. So there's our air tab. Everything's sitting nice and tight, right where we wanted it to. There's our other one. Let me see if I can get some decent kind of eye level shots. Now I'll take a couple photos and then we will be officially done with this project. Not the best lighting in here. My ring light is still unfortunately broken. Like the stand for it is broken, not the light itself. Let me just pick this up. Bear with me, I got a ring light in one hand and a phone in the other. Let's switch back to vertical. So there we got it. Beautiful. All done and ready to be sent back home. We'll get a couple pictures of these. And then, yeah, and then we'll wrap them up and get them ready to go. Let me see if I can get a little different angle. Turning back to the front. Nice. Alright guys, so that's all for that series. Let me know if y'all enjoyed that format. I'll try to be more smooth and professional with the videos in the future. This last one I was really just trying to get it done. But yeah, I think this one went really well. Definitely happy with how these turned out. If you've been enjoying these, please like, subscribe. Every little bit helps. And I will see you guys on the next one, and it won't be long. Bye y'all.